Welcome back to Persona Q2 New Cinema Labyrinth. Last time we made some decent headway into the last two floors of this labyrinth, and I think I'm going to be doing a Velvet Room fight this time. Oh no, Akechi and Ken are talking. But one slight problem, I can't quite sell my stuff because the moment that I go to the shop, it is going to trigger another special screening intro. And we also have yet another one unlocking. So yeah, we had Femc and the underclassmen, the upperclassmen, and now it's going to be Femc and miscellaneous. Or, you know, the non-schoolgoers of the P3 party. I mean, maybe they do pet Koromaru the same way. Granted, Femc has a social link with Koromaru and male MC doesn't, except in Reload, male MC does have link events with Koromaru. Well, we kind of previously established they are technically the same person. Koromaru senses her as a fellow linker. And yes, a fated crossover. So that is the final one of those unison attacks with Kotone. But before we do that, I'm gonna go for AIGIS upgrade. Emergency special screening. A powerful enemy has appeared in AIGIS and taken over the control room. You must defeat it. Yes, we are very much used to it by now. We have done 26 special screenings, and we are only a little over halfway done. Oh boy. Brutal deathmatch is against a villain who has appeared in the depths of AIGIS. Oh no, his Kamoshida man returned. Well, we'd certainly like to crush the living hell out of it, out of Kamoshida man again, but sadly we don't have that opportunity. But yeah, this is really just the opener for the Velvet Attendant fight that comes right afterwards. And now it is Makoto Yuki's time. So the only one who we haven't had is Femc. And once again, it is very important to do these quests. Even if you're not going for all special screenings, definitely do these ones, because they are what eventually unlocks the ability to get evolved personas. Well, yeah, we definitely know you could do it. You're one of the god tiers. And I'm thinking that I might actually go for a Makoto Yuki magic build this time. Maybe show off a magic Shura Tensei build. Actually, I could go for a him and Femc team up. She does the links, and then he does the like, massive magic damage. Or, you know, she's over-leveled, so Ken can do the links. And I can make Mott, who has Shinkuha, which will be effective against the next boss. Physical and almighty work, or in this case, physical almighty. Interestingly, doesn't seem to be able to learn inherit physical skills, but that just means I can just pass down that, and that. This is mostly to clear some space in my Persona inventory, though. Oh no, I certainly won't be forgetting you after Nocturne. Technically, Nidhogg is better than Skadi, even though I'm wasting some slots on Navigator skills. I'll have to buy back 2 Personas for this. But I'm entirely doing this so I can have Garula, Wind Boost, and Shura Tensei on male protag. Okay, here we go, AIGIS upgrade, and yeah, it shows exclamation mark in the cast list there, which means they're actually required. It's not just that they are optional, we'll get more experience. Alright, I forgot there was a save point in here. Hopefully it will indeed be very special, Yukari. Let's go. Well, yep, there's the inert tower that used to be the mother computer. Well, yeah, he is probably the most chill of the 3 leaders. Narukami seems chill a lot of the time, but he's actually a gigantic ham. Meanwhile, Joker is more obviously a gigantic ham all the time. So, here is the generic conformus. Gee, I wonder what the themes of this movie are. It actually has more magic than strength, kind of lowish endurance and luck, decent agility, and it is very resistant to confusion and poison. 40% odds of hex isn't that bad, but it's got no bind resistances, so I'd recommend going for Salome's Kiss. It's weak to both wind and psi, which I'll be trying to use here, and it does have some elect attacks, so that could be problematic for my two in the rear. So, do I actually go for the final guard now, just to make sure that I get, like, all my buffs going and none of my people get knocked down while they're trying to set up? Maybe. So I guess firstly we'll go, yeah, let's go Debilitate with Ken. I've given you the Shinkuha persona, but, yeah, let's actually just show off Shinkuha first. Rakunda will stack with Debilitate, but you are actually going to go for the Shura Tensei. And you're going to go for the Salome's Kiss. Okay, let's see how this works. Yes, indeed. Final Regado, originally called Last Guardian, but then they changed it because otherwise it would have been, potentially copyright infringement with that video game. But yeah, that's a separate debuff though to the buffs that it just casts on itself. So it's kind of funny, I'm setting up and actually it's setting up. That was actually the worst time to use Final Guard. But if I manage to get this up... Okay, I got the agility and the strength, which means that its charges mean nothing. Also means it'll be going last in the turn, which will help me a lot. Okay, do I have Ken or Koromaru style? I mean, I'm actually half tempted to go double Shura Tensei here. Yukari's gonna need to get a lot of healing in, but let's see. I guess you can also Wind Strike Link. But now Garula and Yukari can't actually heal yet because I won't have taken my Shura Tensei damage. But yeah, it should be, and yeah, this will actually further debuff its defense only for this turn. It should be going last, so we can get this going. And yep, that's a weakness. Oh yeah, this is worrying, but I am living on the edge here in multiple ways. No, we're doing a pretty good amount of damage to it, at least. And that's not even Shura Tensei. Here we go, Shura Tensei magic build. I should have given him the... I just realized this would have been even more fun if I'd given him the double attack accessory. But oh well, we've already reduced a little over a third of its health. Aha, your strength is bound. Aha, your agility is bound, and you missed. Now, okay, yeah, Ken Shura Tensei. Again, you just keep using the armor splitter. You keep doing what you've been doing. You go for Garula, and you... Now I need to start healing, otherwise my Shura Tensei people are going to explode themselves. Unfortunately, Ken is definitely in danger of exploding himself, given that he is on full health here, and also lol that healing from Yukari now that she has Meteor Armor. Oh, okay, because Shinjiro wasn't boosted last turn, that's why. Yeah, that's a pretty big increase in damage, like, about 100 more damage was dealt by my Shura Tensei attacker thanks to the armor splitter. However, speaking of Shura Tensei attackers, oh, wait, that's gonna trigger another Shura Tensei, isn't it? I mean, another link from Shura Tensei. So I'll take that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, so that sucks. Normally if you inflict it with Magic Bind, it can't do that, but because that was the one bind I didn't get, that happened. Also, now Ken is in a very bad situation here. I guess you can Armor Splitter, Fire Strike Link. I don't think he's gonna die to Shura Tensei here. Unfortunately, though, she's gonna end up going later, but... Okay, yeah, this time I get the Armor Splitter in first. And I think Koromaru's Wind Link's gonna come out first. It's funny how Koromaru gets the, Bestial Roar, despite the fact that he's one of the faster in the party, so usually doesn't need it. Oh, that did kill him. Well, that's not good. Kind of miscalculated on the HP there. But it is almost gone. Oh, you wait. How did Yukari go last that turn? I guess Ken's just faster than she is right now? Interesting, okay. Well, at least we got a bunch of those things wearing off, but, okay, this fight certainly took a turn for the interesting right at the very end. You have Rakam, right? Yeah, let's bring back him before you bring back Ken, unfortunately. Yeah, I probably should have paid a little bit more attention to my Shura Tensei damage there. I think he's just gonna set up his own buff. Oh, I don't know if this thing even has a gender, but yeah. It's gonna be setting up its own buffs again. Tsukikaja. And Rakam. You're back. No longer Shura Tensei, though, unfortunately. But yeah, it should be done pretty soon. Okay, good, that hit at least. I am glad one of those shots missed. If all three of those had hit, then he would have gone down again, to state the obvious. I was like Lakshmi. Okay, there we go. And it's gone. Okay, that was a little touch and go for a while, but I guess now you see the power of Shura Tensei magic build. I also realized, though, I really need to give him the double attack item. Because that would let him get a second attack. I don't even... Okay, actually, I wonder if, though, he does take a second Shura Tensei hit if that happens. I guess we'll find out in the twins bat... Well, I just spoiled the next Velvet Attendant we'll be fighting, but it's in the thumbnail anyway, most likely. We got another sooty film. Or should I say we obonated another sooty film.
Yay!
And once again, we have made Elizabeth say, yeah, oh wow, I just realized who would be the best guest character in Sonic Racing Cross World. Elizabeth! I know that if they did more Persona rap, you know, P3 Protag or AIGIS is probably more likely, and AIGIS would be pretty fun, but Elizabeth would be the most fun. Again, we'll find out because the thumbnail spoiled it. So yeah, this time Ken actually gets some of the experience. Unfortunately, it still wasn't enough for a level up. And the bunny doll lets us... Okay, hang on. Before we ask about the sooty film, I want to show what the bunny doll lets us do. That lets you fuse Alice, who is only level 52 in this game. Oh, of course she requires Neberos and Belial, like always. Ah, Salome's Kiss, naturally. That is really nice. And, okay, let me just look up what the odds are for Die For Me in the data mine, just to see if this has been severely nerfed, as I suspect it has. Die For Me. Infliction rate, 55% at base. I forget if Ailment Arts improves that in this game. If it does, that's not the worst thing ever, but it's still definitely not as good as it used to be. Okay, so I have a Mind Charge persona on Makoto Yuki, which might be fun. I also have the Gunner Pin equipped on him for the possibility of double attacks. Don't have Shura Tensei on him anymore, though. This is probably going to be a bit of a protracted fight, so yeah. But yeah, it's time for Caroline and Justine this time. I'm also making sure, so you will want to make sure you have poison in this fight. Also, double Tsundere Blast. Yeah. Try adding Marie to that. Then you would get the ultimate Tsundere Triangle attack. And that's without even adding Severa and Keaton from Fire Emblem Fates. Well, you know, Selena from Fire Emblem Fates, but still. Ah yes, all of this has been for the hot dogs. Also, I cannot... Elizabeth saying you bet your sweet Bippy is like the best thing ever. But please don't ever have her say poggers. Oh, they must clearly state, we give up, huh? Well, as long as we never say that. For once, we're not actually going to be backing out. I'm already prepared. Oh, special treatment. Oh, don't, please don't. Part of me wonders if special treatment is just, like, somewhere, like, Lavenza rebelling and being like, okay, I need to give them this just so that he can completely demolish Yaldabaoth.
Yeah.
I like how much Joker smiled at that. Tsundere activated. It's actually funny how Lavenza is way less tsundere. She's like only extremely mildly tsundere. Oh, I've been hearing the term slow burn a lot lately in like the fanfiction community. But yes, for hot dogs! I am so sorry, but I am going to disappoint your stomachs by destroying you here. So, we have both Caroline and Justine here, and they have slightly different specialties. Justine is the magic specialist, and therefore is a little more resistant to Magic Bind, but Poison has full odds on her, and Hex has half. Meanwhile, Caroline has more strength, and is more resistant to Strength Bind. Poison has half odds on her, but Hex has full odds. Don't think I'm really going to be going for Hex here. And you want to bring a variety of every single element here, because Justine's possible weaknesses are Ice, Elec, Psy, and Bless, whereas Caroline's weaknesses are Fire, Wind, Nuke, and Curse. They're essentially all mirrored. But at the start of the battle, Justine is weak to Fire, and Caroline is weak to Ice, because they're on Fire and Ice personas. That's a lot of damage for resisting that. Also, thank you, double attack. Oh, right, that's because it was mind charged. But yeah, we've proven that the second hit is not going to be mind charged. Oh, that is nice damage there. Yeah, Caroline's almost down to half. Uh-oh, okay, yeah, P3 Pro Tag's definitely down here. Oh, that's 3 of us weak to electricity. That happens when you're rocking, such a wide variety of party members, as you tend to be in a game like this. Oh, crapola. Okay. On the one hand, that's terrible, but on the other hand, at least that wasn't a Dia Rahan. Yeah, that just took away all my other turns. Also, thank you for going for Korum. And you went twice in a turn. Okay. She's getting pretty low. Okay, one more turn of enduring the poison, and she goes down, but, oh boy, this is... I mean, Orb of Resolve could help me survive. I probably need Orb of Resolve right now. If I fail this time, I am gonna go for, Risei, just because Spotlight. Oh, that's a Row Piercer. Okay, Shinjiro's Endure went off there. Oh, but yeah, she gets to go again. Oh, nice miss, okay. Okay, she's down. Oh, wow. Oh, no, she's out of poison, though. Yeah, I don't think I can win this. I do wonder if, like, Shinjiro could maybe try and take this for the team. Unfortunately, if it's a multi-target attack, I'm still done. It's single target. Probably still done, because she's gonna go again. Yep! You may also notice that I have completely rearranged my party here, and that's because this fight has destroyed me numerous times. And now Caroline gets back up, and she's gonna go for... Okay, I have switched up my party again, because the thing with this fight is, you kind of expect it to hit their weaknesses quickly and knock them down. The problem is their agilities are in the high 40s to mid 50s. I don't think anybody here can outspeed that very well, even with the plus 10 from Link skills. So my goal is to agility bind them both so that I can always outspeed them, and then also poison them. Thankfully, neither of them have revival, so once one of them goes down, the other one is significantly easier to deal with. No agility bind. And I've changed my party up again just to see if this works. So, I know that you're going to be Fire Weak at the start of the turn. I know you're going to be Ice Weak. The thing is, I really want to agility bind them so that I know that I am going to be able to outspeed them. Because otherwise, they can end up swapping out their personas in the middle of a turn and you lose the weaknesses. You're kind of meant to keep knocking them down and spamming the all-out attack, because yes, they are still vulnerable to knockdowns. The problem is they both get 2 actions per turn, and they do hit really hard. I'm also technically doing this very underleveled, so maybe if this attempt doesn't work, then I might end up having to just put this off for later. Okay, got you down. Firelink goes. I'm okay, here's the moment of truth. I specifically bought back Dantalion. Okay, I got one of them bound. Okay, that means you're weak to nuke now. Okay, nice miss there. That means we keep our boost too. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, here's the thing. So you are currently still... You're a little lower, but I would very much appreciate... You know what? I think I am actually going to go for the Mucker Jam just to try and preemptively interfere with any Diarahans. And let's see, I think... Yeah, no, you've gone to Nuke Weak now, which is a weakness that I unfortunately can't hit at the moment. But I can still go for the fire weaknesses. Not being able to hit Caroline's weakness is a huge problem here, though, because I won't get the all-out attack and I won't knock her down. Like, ideally, you would burst down one of them at a time. That's just very much easier said than done. Okay, here goes Poisma again. Okay, we got them both poisoned. Now, let's see how this does. Okay, we got the one who is higher on HP, bound. Oh yeah, and her magic's bound too, so she can't actually attack. That is great. Indeed I am not, but okay, so yeah, agility bind is gone. Okay, yeah, your magic is bound. I mean, Caroline does like to use physical attacks, so her being magic bound, like, she's a little bit easier to magic bind, but still, it at least means she can't Diarahan. I could just go for, like, Aguilar with you, but I think I will continue to... I think I'll actually go for Scarecrow again, because that is 50% odds on both of them. And now that you're both poisoned, I guess I can buff everyone's defense with Naruto. So, yeah, we have Justine staying on her Fire Weak persona, but she's probably going to switch off of it soon, and one of her personas does have Yu Narakami's weakness, which was going to be very unfortunate. You know what? Yeah, I think I will take that. Haven't got any unison attacks in this fight. I definitely like unison attacks. Also, I've got the separated at birth siblings here with Naoto and P3 Prosag. They actually make a joke about separated at birth siblings, like another fandom meme regarding that, but we're not going to be getting into that for a little bit. Okay, oh boy. Okay, finally, double attack activated. And that's also going to trigger another Link Strike. I get the sense that one of you is going to recover from poison this turn. Okay, right, you are now weak to Curse. That wasn't even agility binds. That was a lucky miss. Can I get the bind? I got them both. Excellent. Just don't dear Rahan. Okay, that's still bad. Did miss Yu-Gi-Oh though. Okay, poison whack, poison whack. Oh! Caroline recovered from the poison. Interesting. Okay then. Alright, so again, she is weak to electricity right now. I have a spotlight. Oh right, but I'm going to be going before them anyway because they're both bound. So I don't need to worry about that. I would really like to magic bind somebody. Oh no, you're magic bound. Justine's low. Okay, I'm feeling a little more confident here. So let's see. I guess you could just, Caroline went to Hair of Inaba, who, does not resist fire. So let's do that. Again, I can go for the Elect Link there. I think I do need to heal. Oh yeah, technically you are Curse Weak at the moment. I mean, not technically, like literally you are Curse Weak at the moment. Maybe I should just Meraki on just to be sure. Because, like, she's definitely falling to poison this turn, but I would appreciate if she went down to, if she went down before she got a chance to actually attack me. And she might, because I get the all-out attack here. And once it's just Caroline, things will get a bit easier. Don't underestimate her, though. I mean, you know, even a single one of them around is still good. Okay, yeah, one of them's down. And unlike most of their battles in this series, they can't revive each other in this fight. So, once one of them is down, things get way smoother. Okay, yes, thank you, heal. Yeah, but I said way earlier in the playthrough that Agility Bind is your friend because the vast majority of bosses don't nullify it, and it does just help a lot in terms of both accuracy and speed. Oh, she's still curse weak. Okay. So I can do that. Oh, she's no longer agility bound. Right. That could be unfortunate. Let's see if I can go for that again. She's still magic bound though. Which actually is going to stop her from switching off of her curse weak. Not that I really like her being curse weak right now. I guess you can mind charge. Because, like, only Naoto has the weakness on that, and Naoto's not exactly the, Oh, wait, actually, I think P3 Pro Tag does. And yeah, when there's only one twin left, we can kind of spam all out attacks. I would very much appreciate the agility bind here. Nope. Okay. Please be gentle, Caroline. Weapon Crusher. Yeah, she does tend to go for, like, single target attacks. And she thankfully can't use her magic skills, because, again, magic bind. Wait, did I just use the wrong... I think I just used the wrong thing there. I meant to use agility bind. Oh well, she's lost all her binds anyway. Okay. Actually, hang on. I've got a gauge of Navigator. Really would have been it would have made things much easier if I got into this with a full gauge. I shouldn't have blown it in the last fight, but okay, here we go. Spotlight first, magic. Oh wait, no, this is one of the spells that is not buffed by his full card. But even if this doesn't take her out, Naoto certainly will. Oh boy! That was really intense. That was the most intense fight I've had so far, and I admit that I did get lucky with the binds there. But, unlike the other earlier fights, like, binds are not that guaranteed in that fight, so, yeah. I had to buy back Dantalion specifically because of that battle. Yes, rehabilitation. That Igor is not here, so you don't have to obsess over that anymore. Let me guess. Yep, it's glowing. Kind of wish I could use Junpei in that fight, but, well, you know. I kind of had to bring my best there. Didn't really care about anyone being, like, you know, lower or higher level at that point. Just use whatever party I thought would be good. Yeah, we have one more of those. And we obviously know which labyrinth that one will involve. Is it another chili dog? Yes, indeed, it would be anticlimactic if the heroes of the Persona world ended up all being destroyed in the middle of a terrible musical, and thus nobody was left to stop, well, I don't want to spoil the final bosses of all 3 Persona games, but you know who I'm talking about. Nobody was left to stop 3 gods from destroying humanity, because, a bunch of dwarves decided to fill everyone with lead. No! Oh, are we allowed to do this? They're probably gonna say, don't you dare take pity on us. Yes. I get the sense that it's already been discovered by somebody. Oh, maybe Caroline ate all of them. And we had a bit of a twin backstabbing there. Yep, just one more. But for now, reward time. Also, experience time. I had a feeling somebody outside the party would have leveled up there. I'll probably have to take Summer Calm, just because not a lot of people in the party learn that. Ken's still getting Hammer skills, even though he doesn't really specialize in them in this game. Effective Ace of Swords. Oh, right! This is actually really cool. So yeah, I believe if you get the all-out finisher, and you are boosted at the end of a battle, you will start the next battle with boost, which can really help you clear random encounters. Also, we get 20 Persona slots. So yeah, that was a whole thing that happened. After I edit through all those failures, I will see you all next time for, I think I'll do only one more part of special screenings, and then we'll go back into the labyrinth.